So this is annoying, right? I don't know why this isn't working. I think it's an OBS problem because it clearly it works, but it only works because I'm like having it go through my desktop. Like the only reason why you can hear it right now is because it's going through my desktop, and I'm just sharing my desktop audio. I don't know why it fucking for some fucking reason. I don't know. I'll make it mono in a second, chat. Give me a second. I'll fix the fact that it's not a thing in a second. I just need, because if I could just find out where like where does OBS want, like, because which one of these is OBS's audio input? Because it could be this one, but I can't attach anything to that. Is that because it's connected to this? If I disconnect this, am I gonna fuck shit up? If I do this, does that work? No, it does not work. It does not work. What? Where is like the OBS audio input? Is it this one? It's desktop audio. What if I do this? Does that still work? It doesn't fix the thing, but I think now you're not gonna hear the desktop. So now if I want to show a video, I have to go back in here and like fuck with that. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? Where's the button to adjust this? God damn it. Well, I need to fuck with this. Properties. Why does it not let me? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is this back now? Can I? Oh. Hello? Why? Why does it not work? God damn it. What the fuck? What did I do? I didn't fucking do anything. It doesn't work anymore. I did break this too. I actually broke this. Can I just, there we go. Can I just do that? And that fixes that for some reason that's my screen share. Why does my audio program fuck with, this is my screen share. Why is that the case? Where is the fucking OBS input? Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Where is OBS input? This is my microphone, right? Where's my OBS? Where is it? Cause it's not this.
You're my little pog champ.
I don't think it's this.
The problem is that you're using
my
Linux.
Desktop audio. I don't know, chat. I don't know. Thank you, Savvy, for another $3.33. Your Linux skills frickin' suck, bro. I don't know what the fuck. Why? What is it? Honestly, I probably just need to restart OBS. That's probably what I need to do, but I don't want to do that because it's gonna fuck everything up. I don't want to do that. Desktop audio. OBS streams has used to be a speaker's monitor. So this is my. So wait a minute. So cause I'm hearing. So this is going through here, and this is basically this. So it's going through there and there, and that's why you guys are hearing it. But where is the actual like audio input for OBS? Is it just not on here because it's not like asking for it? What the fuck? Why is this not goddamn? I could just USB audio microphone. I could do that, and then USB audio SPDIF. I don't think that's what I want. Where's the USB audio input? Like if I have USB audio, where is that? USB audio microphone. Oh, here it is. What the fuck? All right. Chat, I fixed it. I fixed it, chat. I fixed it. Okay? I'd just like to point out that I did fix it. Okay? All right, can we acknowledge that, chat, that I just fixed it? Can we just acknowledge my genius that I fixed the problem, chat? Can we just acknowledge this? Can we acknowledge this? Astra fixed it. You made it just in time, Taco. You made it just in fucking time. Just in time. Only if we can acknowledge that you also broke it. I didn't even break it though. I didn't do anything. It just broke on its own. Radio killed the radio star. Computers don't do things on their own. They do though. Fuck, dude, they do. That's wrong. They do shit on their own. I'm telling you, man. I'm fucking telling you, they do shit on their own. Okay, okay. I don't know if these yoga pants are cute or not. They show off my butt very well. They kind of make my butt look flat. Not a big fan of these pants, to be honest with you, Chad. I don't know. Is it cute? But like, I feel like they make my butt look flat, right? Am I wrong about that? I don't know, Chad. I don't know. I don't know. I'm freaking notifications. You just always gotta check in at this time, man. Pants are super nice. Oh, thank you. Ah, man. You ready for Burning Man? I don't know, man. It's like literally I leave the day after tomorrow and I'm just like it was like a month away 2 seconds ago. And I'm just like I don't know how to process the fact that I'm about to do it. Hi fuck. Come here. Hello. Is your last stream before Burning Man? I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow, so hopefully not. But it might be. It just depends. I might just take tomorrow to just mentally prepare for Burning Man, but it just depends. I might stream tomorrow because it's gonna be a long time before I stream. Chat. I'm not gonna get back until September 12th, so it's gonna be a minute without an Astra stream, and it's probably I'm not gonna stream on the 13th either, probably. So it's probably gonna be like the 14th or the 15th before I stream again. It's almost gonna be an entire month, so I'm not really. I really want to get as much streaming as I can before I have to go. My only criticism is that they're not butt scrunch leggings, but they look nice and the fabric is good in general. What the fuck is butt scrunch leggings? What is that? On vacation, enjoy yourself? Well, I mean, yeah. I don't know, chap. I put on the outfit again just before the stream. Like I was putting on my whole like get up, my whole Burning Man get up for the daytime with like the basically what I was wearing last stream. And man, I'm excited. I'm excited. I am like excited. I am like nervous. I am fucking nervous, but I am excited. TikTok leggings make your booty look bigger. Well, I mean that's fake, right? That's kind of like padding, you know. I don't like faking it. You know what I mean? Because they have nice fabric and are good in general. Butt scrunch, aka TikTok leggings, cut to right up the ass crack. It's a little emphasis on the buttocks. Oh, right. This one doesn't do that because it doesn't have like. Right, they like scrunch up the ass crack. Right. I do think I have some of those. I just don't know where they are. They're somewhere. You know what helps with nerves? Alcohol. No. Listen, dude. Okay, so here's the deal, right, chat? I'm pretty sure I'm so anxious that I'm feeling sick because I feel kind of like icky, but I also don't feel icky, and it's such a weird thing to explain. I'm 90% sure it's just my nerves because the same exact thing happened last year, and I figured if it was gonna, I like basically told myself last night that if it was gonna get worse today, then I would have like it might actually be a problem. But I feel better today, and so I don't really feel I don't know. I feel like a little bit, but I think it's just my nerves. I really do. And so that's kind of, I'm kind of, I think what's helping is I'm getting actually genuinely excited. I'm like, because every time before Burning Man, it's always like a mixture of excitement yet fear and terror because it's such a big fucking thing. But I don't know. I'm excited. Pretty sure you have actual TikTok leggings with hexagonal patterns, possibly provided by Amoya years ago. Oh, yeah, I do have those. I don't know where they are, though. I mean, they're somewhere. I have a pile of clothing in the other room. That is probably where they're at. Anxiety's a bitch sometimes. It is, man. It really is. You're making yourself feel sick. Well, it's like, you know how if you have, like...
Oh, hello, movie.
Focus on the worst that could happen at BM, and then think about how you'd crush that challenge. I feel like because that's the problem, right? Like when you have like OCD, OCD is like real. I think that's kind of what it is. So it's like you can have OCD and then like think you have like you think you're getting sick, but then you overthink it so much because you're obsessively compulsive, like you're obsessing about it. So you're thinking about it so much that you actually like will the fucking feelings into being. So you're like, oh wow, I feel it, then it must be true, but it actually isn't. It's just OCD. But I don't know. General anxiety is a pain in the ass. Yeah, I feel that. Gotta clip that. Is your Moogie meow? Hi Moogie. Worst that can happen, given the past what's the worst that can happen at past Burning Man events? The worst that could happen, the worst case scenario is that I die, Chad. I don't want to think about the worst case scenario. I feel like if I think about the worst case scenario, then I'll obsess about it, and then I'll only think about the worst case scenario, and then I'll basically will it into being because I've just thought only about the worst case scenario. Because that's the thing about like OCD is you think about something and then you just can't stop thinking about it, and it just like so you get in this obsessive like thought loop of just like oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, but it's not that big of a deal. That's our extremely rare at Burning Man. I feel like you got to compare Burning Man to something like climbing Mount Everest. Really, not like not obviously it's much more impressive to climb Mount Everest than it is to go to Burning Man, but like it is kind of like an event. It's like kind of like mountain climbing, where it's like it's a little bit like of a risk. You know what I mean? Please don't chew that cable, Moogie. It's a little bit, you got to be ready for the danger. I mean, that's part of the appeal is the danger. So it's like if you're not, it's obviously Burning Man is dangerous, right? It's not the safest place you could ever be. You know what I mean? It's in the middle of a desert, surrounded by 80,000 other people, and there's basically if you didn't bring enough water, you didn't bring enough food, you're fucked. So it's like you gotta be prepared. I mean, I don't know. It's like just because someone died at Burning Man doesn't mean that I'm gonna be like too afraid to go. I don't think because like people die in climbing Mount Everest. I saw a video of someone climbing Mount Everest and they just like slipped off, and it was like, oh, like this like Chinese tourist was like climbing Mount Everest, and then he like stepped off the path for some reason. But if you step off the path for a second, it's just slippery. So he just slid down and you could see him like and everybody else in the group just had to watch him slide down because they couldn't do anything about it because it's like they can't they're gonna fall too if they chase after him. So now this guy just sliding to his doom, and it's just like, oh, that's fucking terrible. I would not be able to sleep after that. That would be fucking awful. But yeah, it's like it's kind of a similar situation with Burning Man. Even if you survive Mount Everest, your risk getting frostbite from hands, feet, and nose amputation is inevitable. Moogie, what are you doing? Moogie. Check my clip. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, never mind. Here we go. I was like, why am I hearing my microphone? It's because I still have that connected. Okay. If you have like...
Oh, hello, Moogie.
That was pretty cute. That was a pretty cute mew. Hold on. It is. She did that like right in the microphone. Moogie, you're so cute. I remember it correctly if he unclipped it himself to get a better picture. Yeah, like what the fuck, dude? Why would you do that? I was just about to ask if it was the Asian dude. Yeah, he was a Chinese tourist. It's just so sad. Like it's just so sad. Moogie. What do you think about that, huh, Moogie? Moogie. Okay. I crunched the numbers, and if you have 80,000 people averaging in their 30s, you can expect 4 to die in 10 days. So, of course, there will be deaths at Burning Man, even if it's not dangerous. Yeah. I mean, it's just, it is what it is, right? And it's like, I think the thing about Burning Man is it's always been dangerous, right? And that's kind of the appeal. I feel like in today's society, everything's so, like, infantile, like, everything's so safe because everybody's so happy that we have to basically build our society like a oversized McDonald's playpen, you know what I mean? That way, Mookie, you're allowed to leave if you want to. You know that, right, Mookie? She's got so much sass sometimes. There you go, Moogie. Hi, Moogie. Okay. She definitely isn't going away. Overlord abuse. On the one hand, people at Burning Man are going to be healthier than the average. On the other hand, they're doing riskier things than average, so maybe those cancel out. I mean, I think that generally speaking, it's just like the whole point of Burning Man. Like, one of the main tenets of Burning Man is self-reliance. I think, again, it's like everything in our society is so babyified, right? Like, so, like, you can't get hurt no matter what you do. And there's I guess, like, as an adult, there's something about being able to go to a desert where there are no guardrails. There's no one to, like, make sure you're okay. There's something, nice about that. There's something freeing about that. The fact that you are responsible for your own well-being. Like there's something like freeing about that reality, right? And you can kind of like that's I feel like why a lot of people like Burning Man is because it's just like no one's responsible for you other than you. And see, it's like it's really like I don't know. It kind of gives you a little bit of sense of purpose. I guess I don't know. But it's just like you go anywhere, man, and it's just so many safety guardrails about everything, and about like you can never do anything fun because everyone's so happy. The thing about Burning Man is just there's none of that. There's none of that. Like when you go to Burning Man, you know full well that like shit is sketchy as fuck, and it could be dangerous. But that's the fun of it. There's something fun about doing dangerous things on purpose, just because you know they're dangerous. That's how I felt in my 3 years in Iraq. Really interesting. I wonder if you would like Burning Man then. Probably would. Rejoicing the freedom from medical assistance is a very American. Well, I just don't want to be babied and like by the government being like, "Oh, actually, you're not allowed to do this because we need to make sure that you're safe." And it's like, it's not the government's job to fucking protect me, okay? It's not the government's job to make sure I'm okay. I should be able to drive my car without a seatbelt if I want to. It might be dumb. It might be a horrible idea. It's like an awful idea, but it's not the government's job to tell me to do it. God damn it. If I want to fucking ride around without a goddamn seatbelt, I should be able to do that. It's my goddamn given right, motherfucker. Burning Man is sketchy and dangerous, so it's in the ghetto. So is the ghetto. What's more dangerous, Burning Man or Astra's stove? Well, right now the stove isn't on, so I guess probably Burning Man. Hello, seatbelt ticket. It's just like, I don't know, it's just dumb. Like, obviously, I would never ride a car without a seatbelt, right? But like, I don't have to wear a seatbelt. It's the choice. It's the fact that the Uncle Sam has made a choice for me, and I'm not allowed to say no. And that pisses me off, chat. I don't like that. I've thrown people out of my car for not wearing a seatbelt. I mean, that's fair. Like, especially if you're like, I wouldn't drive in a car with someone without wearing the. Like, if I was driving my car and my friend got in and he didn't put his seatbelt on, I would be like, put your fucking seatbelt on, right? Because it is dumb. Like, there's no reason not to wear a seatbelt. Like, there is no reason. But I don't want Uncle Sam telling me I have to. The only reason I have to not want to wear a seatbelt is because someone told me to, and that pisses me off. I'm the kind of person, chat, where if you tell me to do something, I'm like significantly less likely to want to do it. Like, I think that's like it might be a part of the autism, I guess, because I've heard that's like it's like an autistic thing. But like, if someone tells me like, "Hey, you should clean your room," I would be like, "Well, I was gonna clean my room, but now I'm not going to because you told me to. Because fuck you, I'll do what I want. You sack of shit." That's me, chat. I listen. I got that shit from my mom. I fucking hate being told what to do. I hate it. That's why I love Burning Man, because you just do whatever the fuck you want. Not wearing seatbelts is illegal. I know, but that shouldn't be illegal. Use that against you, lol. Just about to use that against you? What? Make sure you wear your seatbelt while riding your motorcycle. Oh, yeah. Would you get an R robot made? No. Those things are creepy. I don't want some like Indian dude like team viewing into my robot and fucking you like that's so creepy. Like you know if there's a human on the other side of that robot, they're gonna be doing some fucked up shit. You know they're gonna be. Like it's just there's no way you're gonna give someone that much power to anonymous imagine if you could anonymously control a robot in some random rich person's house. Like imagine you're in a third world country, you're poor as shit. Your job is to go to work where it's like dirty and it's fucking disgusting and you have to go into your job and work like a 12-hour shift for like 3 cents. And all you do on that shift is you sit in somebody else's house, some rich fucking asshole's house in Silicon Valley, California, and you clean it. Meanwhile, it's like you have to fucking live in this shithole country. But it's like yeah, I'd get pretty fucking mad, dude. I would do some shit. If I was that guy, I would do some shit. I would be like, oops, tipped the vase over. Oops. Oh, did I do that? Did I fall on your dog? Oops. That was the robot, not me. I mean, shit, dude, these people are, like, literally anonymous in these robots. And they just let them control everyone. Well, we need to let the robots train before we can let them do it all autonomously. Well, then fuck it, I don't want it, dude. That shit's creepy. You know, there was a fucking, like, instance where, like, a goddamn, like, Roomba, like, went into some girl's bathroom and took a picture of her. Like, while she was taking a shit. Like, what are we doing? Why are we letting these fucking things in our house? This is crazy. Like, the amount of, like, security holes that we willingly put in our own house is ridiculous. You're calling American shithole country? That's a first? Well, it can be. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be first to tell you, America can be a shithole country. If you've ever been to Detroit? Wants the republic to be replaced by monarchy. I meant shithole country more in a like a financial sense though, more so. Like if you're in India, you kind of have a bad luck, right? Like well, it's not luck, but like you're not gonna be. You're just the wages are lower, the infrastructure's lower. It's just like living in India is not as nice as living in a different country, and it's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. I do love Indian like culture though, like the actual like like the old style like Indian temples and shit like that. That shit's cool. Why can't we go back to that? Officer, you're not wearing a seatbelt. That's illegal. Actually, you'd be better off. You'd better handcuff me, Daddy. Do you happen to be in favor of police brutality? What the fuck? what? What? Yeah, what did you go to what did you go to jail for? I sexually harassed a cop for giving me a ticket. What? Canceled? What do you mean canceled? That's not even I don't even think that's a controversial opinion. Can't eat beef in India. That's true. That's their thing in India. They don't eat beef. They eat chicken and lamb though, and motherfucker, I do love some like I do love Indian food. I have to be honest with you, chat. Indian food tastes so fucking good. It's like Indian curry with like a chicken tikka masala. I know chicken tikka masala is more like English than it is Indian, but like I used to go to this Indian place in Iowa, and man, they had some. I love Indian food. It's so good. I'm definitely visiting Sri Lanka. I even know Free Sri Lanka is nearby. I'd love to visit Sri Lanka. Honestly, I would like to go to India. I would like to. I know that it's like a lot of people shit on India. A lot of people say it's gross, and it probably is. Like there's like a trash problem in India. It's like a serious issue. Like it's not even controversial to say that. But I do think that Indian culture is super interesting. I would like to go. I would like to see it at least once. My dad went to India one time. Though I'd probably rather go to Sri Lanka than India, and I'd probably also much rather go to like Thailand or Cambodia or like or Malaysia. Malaysia or Singapore would be really cool. Like honestly, I'd like to visit like the Southeast Asian countries the most. Like Cambodia is super interesting to me, and Vietnam, like fuck, dude. Moogie's taking a shit. Moogie's taking a fat shit. Only one squirt of flavor per Slurpee, thank you. In the UK, tandoori Indian food tends to be in the Bengali tradition, with British tweaks and innovations, but there's also Kerala and Nepalese and Punjabi, etc. cuisines. I don't know, man. All I know is that when you get some of that fucking like, there was this. I had this Indian dish one time. I don't remember what it was, but it was like a curry, but it had this bone-in chicken. So it was like, I forget what it was, but it was like it had, or no, it was like lamb meat or something, but it had bone in it, and it was so fucking tender. My God, my God. You can talk all the shit you want about India. You can say how gross Indian street food is and everything, but my God, dude, they Indian food is so fucking good. You're making me want Indian food right now, chat. I want to visit Kerala. A lot of it looks beautiful, tangly, richly forest waterways. It would be great to explore by boat. Kerala. I don't know where that is. Where is that? Go to Japan, work in a maid cafe, get a rich middle-aged boyfriend, win. I couldn't live in Japan, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you, chap. You wanna know some like hardcore Astra lore right now? I used to be such a weeb that I used to dream about moving to Japan, chat. I used to be such a fucking weeb that I wanted to move to Japan so bad. I wanted to like, I would buy one of those like fucking extremely small houses. I just wanted to be in Japan. That's what I wanted, chat. When I was like 13, I was set on moving to Japan. Nowadays, I have family who lives in Japan. My sister moved to Japan, right? And I know, partially because of that I could not live in Japan, chat. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I just, nuh-uh. I love Japan. I want to visit Japan. I could not live there. Now I'm remembering Red Salix going to Thailand for bottom surgery, and we're all asking what happened to her boy bits after the surgery, and suggesting she might avoid the street food bearers around the hospital. That's disgusting. Ew. Imagine Prince Dubai saying, I want Astra to live with me and giving her a 5K allowance. A prince in Dubai giving me a 5K allowance? Well, you know what they got in Dubai, chat. Do you know what they have in Dubai? They have palm trees. Do you know what else they have in Dubai? They don't really have mountains, I guess. I mean, it's close-ish to Oman, so I guess you're close-ish to mountains, right? You're pretty close to mountains. It's guns. I mean, Saudi Arabia has palm trees and mountains. Saudi Arabia has palm trees in their flag, which is pretty cool. Dubai seems like a fucked up place. Dubai is. It depends on who you are. If you're an immigrant worker in Dubai, it's terrible. If you're an actual like Dubai resident, like I think there was some statistic that was like, I mean, this might have been not for Dubai, but I think in Qatar, there's like 80% of the population are immigrants that are just workforce people that are basically treated like slaves, and the people who are actually like everyone, like every one of the main citizens is just like super fucking disgusting rich, and they're just so fucking rich. So if you're like a citizen of Dubai and you're not like an immigrant worker, it's great. Probably the best place to live because it's so fucking, you're so rich. But then if you're like there because you're working from like a different country, you're an immigrant and you're just there for menial labor, they kind of like trap you in a way. It's like kind of like indentured servitude. It's really fucked up. One thing about this country is they are fucked up. Like they're still fucked up. But if you're one of the guys that are making it good, then you're loving it. Saudi Arabia would love you. I don't know about that. What are you doing? Dubai has a lot of legal slave labor. Yeah, halfway to communism. I think it'd be interesting. When is the last time you touched a palm tree? I don't know. Fucking probably a week or two ago. I don't know. I don't really specifically go out and touch them specifically, so I don't actually know the answer to that question. I know I touched one like 10 days ago at least. So maximum 10 days ago. They pull the Tate special on the immigrant workers and nab the passport so they can't escape. Dude, it is like fucked though, right? Like that is fucked. But isn't that where Dubai chocolate came from though? Is that they would pay like women from other countries like America to come over to Dubai, or to, yeah, Dubai, and they would like poop on them. right? It was either the girl was supposed to poop on the guy or the guy was supposed to poop on the girl. Like it was like that was what they got them off, is that they like to poop on girls. And so when you looked up Dubai chocolate, that's what came up. And that's why they made this big push to make Dubai chocolate like a viral thing and into like its new thing, so that when you looked up Dubai chocolate, you got the new Dubai chocolate and not what it actually was supposed to represent. It's kind of fucked up when you think about it, huh? Oh, to be rich beyond measure. Or like hypercapitalism? I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't think that's it. Astra, I love palm trees, but I don't touch them or plant one. It's because you don't live in a place where they grow. If you planted a palm tree, it would die. What you really want is to be a citizen of Kuwait. Tax rate is basically negative, no income tax, and heaps of benefits paid for by oil money. Huh. Where do you get your information? Um, I get it from right here, chat. This is where I get it. This is all my information comes from right here. Now, if I would have moved anywhere, I'd move to Vietnam, dude. Vietnam's so cool. Dubai is on the tip of the penis going into the butt of Iran. After years of living in Cali, can confirm the neighbor palm trees are a pain in the ass to maintain. One just to try it is forgivable. Glupedia. Fun fact, you can grow palm trees in the UK in certain sheltered parts of the southwest. This is true, and if you go to England or London, they do you do see palm trees every once in a while in London. They're just a specific type of palm tree, and they're not. You can tell that they're very specific to like here. If I go to Google Maps, I can probably show you what I'm talking about. But it's a very specific type of palm tree, and it's not so much like not like the palm trees I have here in Florida. But they are palm trees. If we go to Horsham, let's go to Horsham, England. Right, this is where we're at. This is why I will never live in England, because this is depressing. Just straight off the rip, this is fucking sad. But if we move around here, we might be able to see one. They're never going to be naturally growing here, right? But people do every once in a while plant them. Okay, well, it's not letting me go. It's not letting me move. But here, I'll try it. We'll just go down to the coast, because there's probably more of them down here. Sussy duck? You said if you love plant palm trees, but you don't plant one? Yeah, because I can't, I live in a place where I'm not allowed to just do whatever I want. Unfortunately. Why is this loading so slow, chat? It's like Google Maps is chugging. Alright, well, I guess I didn't need to see this anyway. Guess I didn't really need to see it. Okay, this is a bad example, but they do have palm trees down here. Every once in a while, you'll see one. They exist. I swear to God, chat. They do exist. Every once in a while, you'll see them. Shitternet, we broke it. Palm trees are rare enough in the UK, you're not going to find them just by driving around on Street View. You go to Torquay. Well, I mean, I have seen them on Street View before. I know they exist. And it's like kind of like how in Japan, you'll see, I think Japan has a very similar style of palm tree. Well, let me see if I can find this, actually. Now that I think about it, let's see if I can find this. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to find this without looking it up, but let me see if I can. Because that was all the way over here, right? Am I tripping balls? Was that not over here? No, it must have been, right? I don't know where it is, though. Fuck, I don't know where it is. It's gotta be here somewhere, though, right? Ooh, there's a castle here, though. That's pretty cool. There's like, sometimes, chat, I'll go down these like autistic like rabbit holes for like stupid shit. This isn't it, I don't think. No. It doesn't show what I want it to show. God damn it. No, where is it? No. If only I knew how to fucking find this shit. Dude, what is with Japan sometimes? Like, every once in a while in Japan, I'll see these fucking bollards. If I saw this, if I just teed into this and I saw this, and I would immediately assume this was Taiwan. Because of this fucking, street lamp thing. Maybe I'll be able to find one if I just move around here. Maybe not. Fuck, dude. Oh, yeah, there's one. I told you, chat. They're around here. They are around here. That's kind of a cool. I like how the grass kind of does that. It's kind of a neat thing. I like how that happens. But chat, like, you would be surprised about how far north you'll see these things, like, in Japan. Like, this is here in Japan. Like, this is, like, this is, like, just north of Osaka. I mean, this is, like, it's, like, the same latitude as, like, Oklahoma. And so it's very, very, it's interesting to see how many palm trees you'll actually see there. The one I was actually looking for, there, you know, K-On, chat, you know the K-On school? If I go to here and I go K-On school. This is a real school. Okay, I meant this one right here. This is a real school right here, chat. And you'll see, I don't know if you can notice this. Dude, it must be so, like, tragic to actually go to this school nowadays, because it's just so anime-ified. Dude, I have that guitar. Oh, I fucking love that anime. What a banger anime that was. But this is a real fucking school. And there's, like, if you look at the front here, chat, you can't really see them that well, but there are palm trees here. And this must be, like, a different time, but there used to be, like, if you look at the anime, if you watch the anime, the school in the anime has, like, proper palm trees in the front. And I always, like, thought that the school was, like, must have been in the southern part of the country, but it's actually, like, around here. Like, this, I don't know where exactly it is, but it's around this area. But it's a real school. And it's interesting. I did, like, a deep dive on the guy who made that school, actually. Oh, shit. What happened to it? See, chat, but you look at, there's actual palm trees here. This is the school, but refurbishment, you still can't go inside. Oh, that sucks. Damn. It was just 3 years ago, though. But yeah, they used to have these palm trees. I don't think the school's actually being used anymore. But the guy who made it, I think it might be this guy. But the guy who, like, designed it is super interesting. Like, there's like, there's interesting lore behind the K-On, like, school. I've seen some palm trees in Kentucky. You don't even want to know how much that guitar cost you. I didn't buy it. I stole it from my dad. My dad bought it new. My dad bought that Gibson brand new at a Guitar Center, and I stole it from him. I stole it. It's my guitar now. I mean, he'll even tell you it's my guitar, but that's just my guitar. But yeah, how to impress Astra with building, add some palm trees around it. Well, I was, like, curious as to why it had palm trees and why specifically they designed it that way. But the guy who made it was really fucking interesting. Like, there's an interesting story about the guy who built that school, like the architect, because he was an American. He was an American who built that school. He moved to Japan. He, like, grew up. I think he was born in, like, Wichita or some shit. Like, he was born in, like, Wichita. He was, like, raised in parts of Arizona. And then he, like, grew up to become a missionary. And so he goes to Japan in, like, 1920, right? He goes to Japan, like, 1920s Japan. And he ends up being, like, a missionary over there. And he ends up, like, being a relatively successful missionary / architect in Japan. And people like him. Like, he's like a figurehead in his community. And then World War II breaks out, and he has to, like, renounce his U.S. citizenship. And he had to, like, swear allegiance to the Japanese emperor. And he did all that shit. And he's actually got, like, a couple buildings. Like, if you're into architecture, he's an interesting guy to look into. And it was, like, Just thinking about like, man, this all, how did I get from K-On to the silly, funny moe anime about guitar girls? How did this get me into like a weird story about a guy like fucking living in a country that he's like at war with? Weird. A little Mormon flavor. I don't think it was Mormon, but how you somehow finesse a $2,000 guitar from your pops is insane. Is it a $4,000 guitar? How much is that Gibson right now? Bogey, do not claw at my chair. Oh, you know what your problem is? I forgot to feed you. Hold on, chat. You know what? Let me go feed Mookie real quick. I forgot to feed her before the stream. But yeah, it was. I'll look at how much this costs. But it's specifically, if you're wondering, it's like a 2017, or no, it's probably like a 2018 or 19 Gibson Les Paul standard. So I don't know. Someone look how much that costs. All right, Mookie. Okay. More overlord abuse? No. All Wikipedia articles lead to back to Mustache Man or Jesus eventually. There'll be palm trees around coal power plant, and Ash will be like, yo, that was so nice. I know, right? I just like palm trees. I'm just a palm tree enjoyer. I don't know what you want from me. Someone bought her a Hello Kitty keyboard and wanted to get a rise out of her in those yoga pants. Hello, what? Only trust clean shaven men. I don't know. Hold on, chat. Let me go get that. Since we're on the topic of, you know, the topic of K-On. Man, this shit needs to be clean. But like, look at this guitar. It really is the Yui guitar. Like, when we got this guitar originally, the pick guard wasn't installed on it. But because the K-On guitar has the pick guard, I decided to put it on. It is the most K-On guitar ever. Is this really a $4,000 guitar though? I think it's worth that much. I think we got it. I think he paid like 2,000 for it or something. It is a Gibson, yes. It's not a Washburn. It's not the other one. It is proper Gibson. The only one who plays left-handed guitars now. On eBay, $3,100. That's not bad. I mean, I guess it is gonna go up in price, right? That's how guitars generally work. You ever see the cross-dressing Japanese guy bass cover of Fua Fua Time or whatever it's called? Dude, I had that video saved. I watched that video like 10 years ago. I loved that shit. I don't think you could ever get a Sunburst Les Paul for under 1,000. I mean, this is a Les Paul standard, right? So, I mean, I don't know how much a Les Paul standard specifically is worth, but Les Paul is just in general. I mean, I don't know if I was just getting into guitar, I probably wouldn't buy a Gibson. Just because you're paying for this little fucking name right here. Like, this name makes this so much more money for no reason. It is a quality guitar. Like, this is a really good guitar. I love this guitar. But it's not I don't know if like if I were get I mean my like main guitar that I play most of the time, which is that Kirk Hammett signature, uh that one, see that right there? That one, I play that one the most because it's probably the best playing guitar I have, but it costs like $600. Like it's way cheaper than this one. I think it's 2018. Anyone hear about the massive GTA 6 leak? The guy managed to get a full copy of the 2023 build of the game, has been taunting Rockstar all week. Stock dropped by $1 billion because of it. By $1 billion? They dropped. How does the stock drop that much? Honestly, though, kind of deserved. I hate companies that are just like, we'll release it next year. Next year we'll release it. Just wait, guys. GTA 6 will come out eventually. Fuck you, man. I'm not waiting for your garbage ass game, dude. Fuck you. I'm not even excited about GTA because it's like they're gonna release it as a console exclusive, and it's gonna be a year before I actually get to play it on computer. And besides that, by the time it releases on computer, my graphics card is probably gonna be out of date, and I'm not gonna be able to play it. So it's just like fuck you, Rockstar. I don't care about your stupid shitty game. I saw the leaks. I saw the leaks. I don't care about your stock. Fuck you. In his terms, if they bring back disc copies of the game, he'll stop. I really don't care about physical discs. That's one of those things. People are up in arms about the physical disc stuff. I just think I should be allowed to play the game whenever I want, but I don't think physical discs are that important. She doesn't need to play GTA 6. She just steps outside. Yeah, I'm already here, dude. I'm already living GTA 6. I've been living in GTA 6 for like 3 years, dude. I only have full body wood. I cannot effort semi-hollow like that Les Paul there. It's not a semi-hollow. Well, I guess it is kind of semi-hollow. There are hollow cavities inside of it that you can't see, but it's not like I do have a Washburn that's like a hollow guitar, like a semi-hollow guitar, and that one has actual like holes in it that you can see. Like, I don't think this one's technically semi-hollow. It might be technically. I don't know. The only problem with this guitar is right here. This like thing, it digs into my side and it hurts. So it's like I don't usually play this one. Though you can definitely tell how good a fucking guitar is just by playing it. I feel like this guitar has such a good just sound. Like I don't even have to have it plugged in. It's just it sounds nice, right? Like it's like it sounds pretty good. I mean, even unplugged, I think it sounds really nice. And before you, trailer park is in the game, and if you visit, you can find a white E30 parked outside of one of the trailers. I'd die. Digs into your booba a little bit, to the point where like if I play guitar like this guitar for long enough, I have a mark right here. That's hard. Why not jerry rig some foam on? I could, but I don't want to fuck with the guitar anyway. Because I like this guitar and how nice it is. I have to find my Yui cosplay. I have a Yui cosplay somewhere in chat, and I need to, like, find it. Trey Racing bought me a Yui cosplay, like, years ago, and I haven't done anything with it, and I feel bad. So I need to find that Yui cosplay. And or get another one, and then make a video about this. But I'm gonna look for that Yui cosplay when I get back, and I'll make a Yui vid. Maybe I'll do that for Girl Month. I'll make a Yui. I'll do a cover of a Yui. I've been playing more guitar again, chat. I wanna. I've been actively trying to play more guitar. I like this instrument. This is my baby, chat. I have been thinking about maybe selling the V. I don't know yet. Just because I don't play the V as much as I wish I did. And the problem with the V is it's so expensive, and I could buy like a car with it. Like it's hard to complain about not having a car, chat, when I could sell this and buy a car. I could sell my V and buy a car. Those things in of themselves are worth more than a car. So I could just sell that and buy a car. But I don't know, chat. So it's like I can't complain, but how could I sell something like this, right? You will 100% regret it if you sell it. I just don't want it to deteriorate in my hands. Did you get the Honda fixed? Which one? The Rebel is still kind of not in a great position. I haven't decided. I might keep the Rebel. I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of the Rebel yet. But it needs like 400. The Rebel needs like 400 bucks of bullshit. The Prince, however, is running. It's running pretty well. And tomorrow I'm gonna try to take it to the post office. Tomorrow I'm gonna try. I was gonna do it today, but it was like thundering and raining super hard, so I didn't. I don't want it to deteriorate in my hands. Yeah. How's that that's what she said joke? You can sell your stuff and buy meth like around the corner from where you live. I don't think you can buy meth here. I don't think you can buy meth here, dude. I don't think you can do that. You should strap on the DoorDash box to try to fit the packages in. No, the packages won't fit in that. I won't be able to do that. The DoorDash box is too small. Actually, you live in Florida. 80% of Floridians would die without meth. I mean, there's a lot of ADHD people here. Chat, I think our streamer is a sloppy gal. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean sloppy gal? What does that mean? Chat, I really do need to find that kid on cosplay. This guitar is so pretty. It's just so pretty, chat. Look at how, like, hold on. Look how, like, oh, look how pretty that is. I don't want to dox my fucking medicine fucking bottle in the pickup reflection. Alright, chat, I'll put this back. You know what I have been thinking about, chat, is maybe I might take my Gibsons and my expensive guitars, like the V and the Les Paul. I might take them to Orlando, to like a luthier or something, so I can have them look over it and kind of give it a once over to make sure everything's good and tell me how I can best take care of them, because I really just don't want them to get fucked. That's my biggest fear, is that I let the V get fucked up in my care, and I don't really want that to happen. I watched a YouTube about a decline in literacy, and the guy from Florida said, I got a public education in Florida 30 years ago. How is it better than the status quo? I don't know what that means. Has been wondering, whatever happened to Baby's Jeep? He sold it. It was like having problems. It just wasn't the best, honestly. And for owners, offer you like 6K for the V. I mean, 6K is not a bad price to the V. I mean, that is kind of what it's worth, I think. I don't think they would offer me 6K for a V. I think if I went to Orlando, to a guitar store in Orlando, like a major one, I think that the problem is that they would probably offer me like $3,000 for it, which is not a bad price, to be honest, if you're selling it to a dealer. $3,000, because it's not a guitar that's super popular. It's vintage and it's old and it's worth that. But it's only worth that to the right person. How many people are going to spend $7,000 on a Gibson Flying V2 right now? It's just not a lot of people. And so it's like, if I sold it to a person like that, I could probably expect to get like 3K for it. And I don't really want to sell the V for 3K. Isn't it worth like a 7 or 8? Because that fucked up one was like 5K. Yeah, it's worth a good bit. It's in really good condition. It's worth potentially even $9,000 to the right person. But that's to the right person, right? Like, who knows how long it will sit on. Like, I could theoretically, what I might do, chat, is I might consign it. Because if I consign it, I'll probably get more value out of it, and then I don't mind if it sits for a while. And then it sits in their care. And then, so that's their job to take care of it while it's sitting at their shop, right? So if it gets fucked up while it's sitting at their shop, then I don't have to worry about it. My main thing is the humidity in this house. I'm just so nervous that the lacquer's gonna get fucked up, that the neck is gonna get fucked up, and then I'm gonna open that guitar and I'm just gonna have a big piece of wood that's junk now because I didn't take care of it. And I don't want that to happen, Chad. I maybe after I get back from Burning Man, I'll go to like a Guitar Center or something. Not a Guitar Center, but like one of the bigger guitar luthier places in Orlando, and I'll go there and I'll look at it and I'll say, hey, can you help me take care of this thing? How do I take care of this thing? I want to make sure that this doesn't get fucked up. Capitalism is not. Why are people? Why are fucking goddamn it? Like, I always try to avoid politics, but there are so many people who are just angry at capitalism. Every 2 seconds, they're just like, capitalism. Shut the fuck up, right? Be bitter in your own time, goddammit. Go be a socialist over there. I want to hear this bullshit. A central guitar selling shop, but not Guitar Center. Well, Guitar Center is kind of shitty. I don't know if I'd go to Guitar Center specifically, but let me look this up. What kind of guitar? If I go to maps, luthier Orlando. Let's see here. There's a couple of places here. I wonder if, like, in Orlando. There's a couple places I could go to, and I might go to one of these places. I don't know. I'll have to look at it and see. Like, this place looks pretty decent. This guy looks pretty good. And just find a luthier and have them take care of it. Maybe spend a couple $100. Have them set it up properly and help me, like, give me some advice on how to, like, keep it nice. When talking about Corella earlier, I carefully avoided mentioning it having one of the few democratically elected communist governments in the world. Why? Why do you... See, CRJ, this is what I'm talking about. You had no reason to bring that up. You're just like, ooh, politics, let me get this one in. Let me just get this one in. This is why Chat, I try to avoid politics. Every single stream. I try to avoid it. But every single time I even tangentially talk about it, some fucking asshole uses that as an excuse to fucking go, my opinion. There we go. I'll just stick that in there right there. And just, I know you don't want to talk about it, so you're not going to acknowledge it, so I can just let it sit there and eat at you and be like, stop. Stop. We do some stirring. I don't fucking care about your goddamn communist you goddamn commies. It's all the goddamn commies. The goddamn... It's the goddamn commies again, back at it again. I hate these goddamn commies. Fucking goddamn it.
You guys need some freedom in your goddamn life. You gotta go out there and drink a beer right now. Not Bud Light, none of that pussy shit. You gotta go fucking drink some Budweiser, not Budweiser.
What do rednecks drink nowadays? Then now that Bud Light's off limits, what do they drink?
You gotta go drink some Pabst Blue Ribbon, you pussy fucking Pabst Blue Ribbon. Fuck you.
I need to test out some Under Armour leggings, maybe. You come circle, they drink PBR. I've had PBR. I like PBR. It's not even hard, just tax the rich, but people don't want to do that. Rather, I made a joke about it, and now chat is fully like, okay, now it's time to write my manifesto in chat. Chat, no politics, none. If you say anything about communism, capitalism, or fucking politics in general, I'm timing you the fuck out. I've had enough, chat. I've had it. I'm standing up. I've had enough. I'm done with this shit. I hate it. Fuck your communism bullshit. Fuck you. Fuck you, Hassan Piker. Fuck you. Can I do it? Not unless you drop like $100. The only time you can talk about politics is if you drop like $100. Then you get the politics pass. But none of y'all in chat have the politics pass right now. So all y'all breaking the fucking rules. All y'all breaking the motherfucking rules right now. And I'm... You guys are turning me into like... You guys are turning me into like a fucking New Yorker right now. Oh, can I time them out? Yes. Yes, Taco. You can time them out. You can time them out if they do that. You're not a mod though, are you? I don't think you can do that. Turn on pizza. My favorite fanboy redneck. I'm standing up, Astra sitting down. Listen, man, I'm sick and tired of this shit. No politicking. I was memeing. Poor Astra mods. Poor Trace and wherever Trace is at. She does look cute when she gets a motive. Oh my god. I fucking, it's every 2 seconds. You give them, you chat an inch, they take a mile. So you talk about something tangentially related to politics, and then it's like, I also like comedy. I also like socialism. As I type this comment from my Starbucks off of my $500 laptop that I'm at Starbucks. A stretch? Okay. There we go. What if I sent you a borescope that you almost immediately broke? Does that count? I didn't break it. It came broken, okay? I didn't break that one. It just came broken. I'm sorry, okay? My points, no. Off to... What? Are you even wearing a bra? No, I'm not. Why would that? Why would I be wearing a bra on a shirt that's kind of like, I don't need one? You know what? That is a problem, chat. As I realized the outfit that I wore yesterday, it's the nipples kind of poke out of it, and so I have to figure out if I'm gonna buy pasties or not. Cause I could get pasties for it, I guess. But I have to order them like tonight in order for them to get here in time. So I just don't know if I care. Trade offer: we receive perpetual fit check. You receive lack of politics. This is bullshit. I shouldn't have to trade. I shouldn't have to make this trade. This is fucking bullshit. I sent you some in the DMs. Okay. Ah, fucking goddamn it! Discord's closed. Burning Man, fuck that. Pasty? What do you mean, pasties? What's wrong with pasties for Burning Man? I accidentally redeemed Stretch. What's wrong with that? You're redeeming Stretch. What's wrong with redeeming Stretch? Gorilla tapes? Wait, did you send me a DM, Taco? Oh yeah, there you go. Yes, I could buy this. $8. It will get here tomorrow. It's $8. Should I buy this, chat? It's $8. You know, I could probably use these just in general, so I am gonna buy these real quick, chat. I'm just gonna buy these because I feel like I feel like I feel like I could definitely use these. And if they don't get here in time, they don't get here in time. So I'm buying these. Okay. 2 minutes of girl race overpriced. Well, you know, I gotta fucking, I gotta pay the bill somehow, CRJ. What do you want from me? I gotta pay the bill somehow. I gotta pay those bills, man. I gotta pay those bills, my guy. So if we did donate $3 so they get a pass? No, medical, absolutely not. You think $6.66 is enough for me to give you a politics pass? A politics pass costs at least like $70. Okay, politics passes are expensive because I don't want to talk about politics. Okay, I mean I do, but I don't want you guys to talk about politics because it's gonna make me angry. Does stretching include the ass? What? You get girl voice soon. You do. You get girl month as soon as I get back. So underboob has to be covered as well as nipples on Twitch. So unless you're in a pool stream, so pasties aren't panacea. Well, they're not like perfect. They just, I mean, like the idea is like for the outfit I wore yesterday, you couldn't really see it on stream very well, which is good. But like in real life, the nipples kind of poke out of it, and it's kind of easy to see my nipples through the outfit. And so it's like I might just do that because that will make it so you can't see the nipples. And then it's like if it slips or something, I don't actually have a nip slip. I just don't actually know if I care that much because it's at Burning Man's. Like people are walking around topless anyway, so does it really matter? I don't know. Why did you link me this? This is just making me upset. The fuck? Why did you link me this? Oh my god. I don't know why there's an intercooler there, but it's a rolling chassis with a transmission and a body kit. This is a fucking killer deal, dude. What the fuck? 12? They want $12,000 for this? That's a killer deal, dude. That's unbelievable. Like this guy's getting robbed. If I bought this guy, if I bought this car from this guy for $12,000, I'd be robbing this guy. This fucking thing is worth like 15. I mean, it is a rolling shell. I mean, it is a rolling shell, but it's worth probably like 17 as it sits. All right, because it comes with a transmission, it comes with an intercooler, comes with the wheels, comes with the body kit. I mean, you know how much money all that shit costs? I've seen rolling Arc 7 chassis that are in worse condition with this, that have like no front end at all, like no bumpers, no fenders, no headlights, no front end at all, that go for like 8,000. And this has all of that shit, dude. This is nice, dude. Fuck. That's a cool Sportster. Battle damaged Goku? What the fuck is this? Oh, dude, this is a sick bike. I like this. I hate those handlebars, though. The handlebars, I could deal without. Handlebars, I'm not so much a fan of. But I like the actual bike. It's a cool bike. Kind of want to get this bike, Chad. This is a nice. I like this. If I had $5,000 I wanted to spend on a fucking old ass Sportster, I would maybe buy that. Oh, I really like this though. Chad, this is exactly what I want. This is like if I were to buy a guitar right now, I'd buy this guitar. I've wanted a Jackson V, a pink and black Jackson V for a minute. I want this guitar. I like this a lot. This is the exact model of guitar I want, except they spray painted Hello Kitty on it, and I kind of fuck with it. I kind of fuck with the Hello Kitty guitar. I fuck with this shit, dude. I want this thing. What is this paint job? Astra hasn't had the RX-7 in running condition for as long as I've known her. Also, Astra, I should buy a second RX-7. I didn't say I should buy it. I never said I had the money. Damn, this thing is so early. This thing is so early 2000s. Oh my god. Was this thing on Fast and Furious or something? It's a stick, too. Oh my god. I would fucking rock that shit. This is the only C5 I would ever buy. Why is he battle damaged? Shit, here we go again. It's unclear whether the pokies are allowed on Twitch. A visible outline of genitalia is prohibited, and they don't say visible outline of nipples so is also prohibited. But yeah, I mean, I just kind of try not to have it show if I can avoid it. If it shows a little bit, I'm probably not gonna freak out. But you know, I don't want to push my luck. But also, I'm pretty sure I've known you, CRJ, for longer than the RX-7's been sitting in that field. I'm pretty sure I've known you before I moved to Florida, and the RX-7 was running and driving before I moved to Florida. So I think you're wrong about that one. I think you're wrong about that one. You can hear the jaw roll music playing in the background of the vet lol. This is a neat little Suzuki. I mean, this is kind of a little... I kind of don't want a 150cc, but it's kind of a neat little fucking... I'm sure it's slow as hell. I'm sure it's slow as sin, but it's kind of cute. Kind of a cute little guy. 800. I wouldn't pay $100 for it, though. I'd rather buy a Goldwing. Oof. Oof. No. No, what are those wheels, dude? What the fuck? Ooh, no. This is an example of a Porsche that you shouldn't buy, chat. This is when I think of Porsches and cheap Porsches in general. That's a nice guitar. When I think of cheap Porsches in general, I think of this right here, and this is dog. This is not worth. This is not. No, thank you. This is such a fucking money pit. We were lied to by the previous owner and told it didn't just needs a fuel pump. I replaced the fuel pump, brand new one, and replaced the battery, and they changed the oil before I purchased it. When I fixed the cars, it turns out the head gasket is bad, and they covered that up. The previous owners also had to skipped on the vehicle, had title skipped on the vehicle, which made the car very difficult for me to have fixed. The car does struggle staying on and hasn't turned on in a few months and sits in storage. It's a true manual car. Clutch engages and goes into gear in interior and torn all over the place to be removed. It has decent body panels and trims. It also has OEM rims. Selling it again as a part of the car can be a nice donut car for help other nice boxer owners. So it needs a new head gasket. If that's all it needs, it's actually not that bad. But you gotta remember, like, does this have a frunk? Because a head gasket on... I wonder what the head gasket on this looks like. I wonder what that kind of job looks like. The reason why I would never buy this is for the exact same reason why I sold the BMW, is that just maintenance on this and just parts for this in general are going to be so expensive. So expensive. If I was rich, chat, if I was rich, I would maybe buy that because I do think I could fix it and I do think I can get it running. But it's just expensive, chat. It's very, 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 very expensive to do that. New rule for Facebook Marketplace cars. If they mention anything about new tires, then I skip, no question asked. Those people are full of it. Huh. Zebra print cover seat on a Porsche. I swear they could increase its value by 2K by simply removing them. It's less obvious the current owner is a tasteless asshole. I think that guy just got scammed and he's trying to get his money back. It's pretty decent. I don't think the link you just linked did not work, Shoto. Oh, I really like this. This is like my favorite style of lighter. I have a lighter that's like this. I like this one. It's 1960s in Japan. Dude, I want this. It's $35. I fucking want that. I want that so much. Shit, dude, I'm gonna keep that open. I might get that later. Probably not, but you know, I can dream. This thing is insane. This thing is insane, dude. What the fuck is this handwritten like psycho note? Oh my god. This is unbelievable. What am I looking at? Holy shit. That's fucking crazy. I would rock that one, honestly. I would rock the fuck out of that, dude. I would rock the fuck out of that one, chat. Holy shit. Astra saw the advert that was for a monster truck Beetle and she clicked on it anyway. Head gasket or a block. Certain Porsche models have a cylinder scoring issues. Oof, that's not good. Yeah, it's just like, honestly, that would be such a terrible idea to get a Porsche. I would not buy a Porsche. Sex Beetle. Okay. I mean, this is okay. These little stock cars, or these little sprint cars, they're kind of neat. These are how you, like, get started as a race car driver as a kid. Like, if you want to get into racing, this is how you do it, I think. You get started with that as a child. And if you didn't get started with that as a child, then you're probably not gonna become a. What is this, dude? Oh my god. The Burger phone. The Burger King phone. That's kind of sick. I kind of fuck with the Burger King landline phone. For adventure pickup. This is nice. Has a manual too. It's nice. I like this a lot, actually. I like this a lot. This is pretty nice. For 10 grand, though, I probably wouldn't buy it for 10 grand. If I had 10 grand, I'd rather buy a shittier 69 Ranchero and put a manual transmission in it, because this isn't the model year Ranchero that I really want. The Ranchero that I really want, let's see if I can find one. Let me just
You're my little
do
pog
this.
champ.
Fucking nope. Want to make it or make a reliable Porsche, but you're not gonna like it? What, by just not buying it? Fucking, I don't think that's it, man. Missed out on a donation? Did I? Oh shit! Hold on. Missed a test donut? Let me look. Hold on. I'm sorry. I missed a donation. I'm sorry, Tess. Thank you, Giant Tess, for the $35. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tess. Was there like a note that was with that? I didn't see it. Was there a text to speech? Thank you, Tess. The RX-7 broke before you moved to Florida? No, the RX-7 never broke. The RX-7 ran when parked. I parked it because I couldn't move it to Florida, but it didn't break. Thank you so much for that test, though. Was that for the lighter? I'm trying to think. What did she say anything with the donut message? Thank you for that. Thank you for the 30. I guess it's for the lighter. That's what I thought. There wasn't get that lighter though. Oh fuck. Okay. Thank you, Tess. I will buy that lighter. I'm gonna buy this later. Shifts for okay, hold on. It's gonna get here while I'm not here. I'll buy this after the stream because I don't want to deal with that on stream. But I will buy that later. Thank you, Tess. Thank you, Tess. Thank you, Tess, for helping me get the lighter. Lighter is $60 though. No, it's not. It's technically $41. It's not that expensive. Ship it to your mom's. Oh, I could do that, or I could just have my mom pick it up. Could do that. Let's see here. I'm looking for a 69 or a 68. 69 Ford Ranchero. See, this is like $2,000 cheaper than the other one. It's got a brand new fucking engine in it. I think it's still got an automatic, but I could swap that. It's looking pretty nice though. Moogie, what's up, Moogie? It was called a buck because the deer used to be worth their whole ass dollar. Please roast this. Alright, hold on. What am I looking at? Please roast this. 2003 Honda Civic EX Coupe with 200,000 miles on it for 2,700. Oh, look at those rims, dude. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What are they too small? What are these rims? What am I looking at? These wheels. These are not the right size for this car. Why are they like that? They look awful, first of all, but they're not like the right size. Why did he replace the rims? Why did you replace the wheels? Oh my god, that looks so shitty. What the fuck? Why would you do that? I mean, he put a new head gasket cover on it. He put a cool trap. Oh my god, this guy knows what he's doing. He put a cold air intake on this dude. He put a Can-N cold air intake on this bitch. Wow. And he put some fancy injectors in there. He put a fancy valve cover gasket on there, but you can tell he didn't ever go lower than that. That's the extent of his mechanical expertise, was just putting a new valve cover gasket on. Okay. So that's interesting. It is a manual. I sell nice Honda Civic Coupe, all in order, no trade, only cash out. More information for the private. Why did you, chat? These fucking wheels are, why? First off, the rears are too small. I'm pretty sure they're like too small in general, but like, why would you do that? They look so. They can't run good either. This is terrible. I would not buy this car, chat. It's a terrible deal. It's worth like $800. Oh my god. Holy shit. This fucking Heath Ledger Hayabusa. Oh my god. Yo, I fucking hate it, but I want it. The spiked fucking grip so that if it ever falls on you, you know it impales you. That's how you know you're riding the Joker. You're riding the Joker. It's the Joker, baby. Why are you so serious? I fucking love this thing, man. This is such a ridiculous. This is the most 2001 shit I've ever seen. Wider wheels to handle all that VTEC power. He sanded down the tread, lol. So some guy who put a Honda engine in a Hellcat. Why? This is society's bike. Ooh, is that a Mach 2? It's a Cobra 2. Ooh, fuck. I like that big-ass ashtray right there. That's how you know this is a 70s car, chat. You had to have all of that room for that ash. This is nice. He wants $3,500 for this? What the fuck? And it's got nitrous? It's a little rough around the edges, but that's pretty nice. Why has he got no picture of the front of the car, though? That kind of, like, susses me out a little bit. This is pretty nice, though. Mustang, 50,000 miles. Mustang Cobra 2 runs, drives complete bill of sale. Only in Georgia. New rims, brakes, master cylinder, windshields, fuel cell, electric, fuel pump, aluminum headers, water pump headers, roller rockers, headers, studs, thumper cam, double roller timing chain, demon carb, HEI distributor, manual rack, no pin. So if you put all this work into it, why are you asking $3,500 for it? Not giving away, no trades. Trades for 35 firm. Cash 3,500 firm. Shouldn't be this hard to sell. Reread the freaking ad. Well, okay, now you're just being an asshole. Now you haven't even said anything to this guy, and he's already an asshole to me. That makes me not like him. But what? If you're looking for Rust Creek free car, this ain't it. It's fine. Yeah, I get that there's rust and there's body damage, but what's wrong with it? What's actually wrong with it? Because there's no way you're selling this for $3,500 and it's got all of this new shit in it. You didn't put, like, new fancy carburetors in this fucking thing and new fancy camshafts, and you didn't rebuild this engine from the ground up and you're selling it for $3,500? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That guy's not telling something. That guy's not telling us something. Because it will fold in half at the first speed bump. It's not that rusted. Any specific person would want that? It's in sex purple. I like sex purple. It looks gay. Oh, dude, I don't want to show this one. It's a Lamborghini Countach. I'm not going to show the other picture because it has a lady on the front of it and she mogged the fuck out of me, so. Is this a real Lamborghini or is this a kit? I think it's a kit, right? It has to be. It's not a car, it's a constitutional right. Because Lamborghini USA, because freedom wasn't enough. This isn't a car, it's a constitutional right. Built on a 1989 Chevy Blazer frame. Interesting. So it is a kit, but honestly, it's pretty badass. I can fuck with it. This isn't a car. It's a constitutional right, motherfucker. She couldn't get into that line. It was too high for her. All for America. Hell yeah. Hey, Mookie. Yeah, that's fucking wild, dude. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that. Also, the fucking chick. I think it's an AI chick too, so that's why it's she's mogging me. She's literally just AI. But fuck, dude. God damn it. The smartest car? It's a smart car? Dude, smart cars are lame. I don't want a smart car, dude. This is such a cool lighter, dude. I love this lighter, actually. This lighter is so fucking sick. I'm kind of hyped for this, honestly. Thank you, Tez. This thing is fucking sick. This is like my favorite style of lighter. So chat, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I have like autism. I like how every once in a while I'll try to say that I don't have autism, but literally this specific style of lighter is like I fucking love this. The squeeze lighters because they like you can flick them on and off with one motion. I love it. I watched like a video like you know those like ad videos which are like a video about some creator makerspace creator making a product and it's about how he designed this product and oh look how cool this new product I designed is. And I saw one that was like this lighter, and it had this like thing where you had to flip up, and then you press like a lever, and then let go of the lever, and then it starts the lighter. And it was like it's a cool lighter design, but the whole idea was that we've optimized lighter technology. We've optimized it. It's so much better than a Zippo where you have to flick the thing open and then pull the thing. We've come up with every design. We've moved your fingers away from the flame. We've fixed lighters and made the perfect lighter. It's not. It's not. Dude, I have a light. I don't know where it went, but I have a light. I have another squeeze lighter that I got off of Amazon, and it's the coolest lighter ever. Cause you know what you do? You squeeze it and it turns on, and you let go and it turns off. You don't have to open anything. You don't have to roll your finger across the flint. You don't have to do any of that. It's one motion. Just it's one motion. It's awesome. It's fucking awesome. The other guy's fucking thing is like, oh, ours is so much more efficient than others because it reduces the amount of inputs you have to do in order to turn the light on. But it's not. It's two fucking movements. You have to turn it on, you have to like push the lever down, let go, and then you have to close the thing to turn it off. It doesn't just automatically turn off. And that's my thing, Chad. It's like it's just not it. But like literally, this fucking Japanese lighter is the only one I've ever seen that's similar, and it's so cool. Oh, this thing's so fucking sick, dude. Damn, I'm buying this shit. Thank you, Tess. I'm buying that shit. I'm buying that shit. That's fucking sick, dude. That shit's fucking sick. Was he British? I don't think so. I just really wanted to make fun of him. So adding that British accent in there really helps. You sound like an Apple ad narrator from 2010s. So I get the same content you do. We had that same kind of autism test. We're on that same wavelength. I found the lighter. Damn, that was loud. It scared Boogie. It was so loud. I have one of these though. I do. I have one of these. It's somewhere, but I have one of these. It's pretty cool. Why did he stab it? What the fuck was the point? There was no need for that. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Let me. I'll find it later, but like, I love my lighters, man. I've got that lighter autism. Like, I wish I was like a chain smoker so that I could use lighters more often than I do. But I like lighters. I like them a lot. I got that lighter autism. What in the Sonic Saber? I know, it's actually really cool. I don't know where mine went, but I have that exact lighter somewhere. Make fun of the English. The English are a joke now. Poor Disco.
I'm sorry, but
Oh, this guy? I love this guy. I see this guy's content a
all
lot.
lighters are just more than lighters.
Oh, dude, this is the funny thing. You remember, I was just, okay, chat, do you remember I was just talking about how this, like, I watched that video about how this guy, like, optimized lighters? It's this design. He just copied this design. Hold on. Shit, maybe it was designing the best lighter. I know I misspelled that, but fuck you. Oh, here it is.
It is.
Look at, okay, first of all, let me just, hold on. Let me turn on the audio so you guys can hear this. Oh, you guys, it's already on, okay.
Bad ergonomics.
So, like, look at this. Look at this lighter right here that you just saw this guy had. Wasn't that one. Where'd it go?
I ate with only.
I don't care about this video! God damn it! Just play this fucking video again. God damn it.
I ate with only
No!
the left side of my mouth for
Oh my god, now I have to go back and click this fucking short link again.
I'm sorry, but all lighters.
You suck, YouTube. YouTube sucks. There it is. Here we go. Okay. No! I wanted space fucking skip to the next video! I'm sorry, Mookie. I scared you. I'm sorry. Alright, look at this lighter design, right? Let's look at this for a second, chat. Alright, see how that worked? Look at this video.
It is bad ergonomics. You need to have that friction in order to throw a spark against the flint, but it's not going to be comfortable for your thumb. And by nature of where it's placed next to the wick, your thumb is going to be right next to the flame. They have found lots of different ways to strike without having to directly interact with the striking wheel. So what a lot of these lighters go towards is actually more performative, almost novelty ignitions. Perusing all of these samples, there wasn't any in there that struck the right balance. Some of them were efficient but a little bit boring, and then some of them were a little too performative that weren't actually practical to use. And we wanted to do one that struck that balance between comfort and delight. The first simple adjustment is getting your thumb away from the actual striking wheel as this kind of paddle wheel. You have this comfortable connection for your hand to kind of strike it, but requires this kind of like urgent flicking. How do we make this a little bit more satisfying, surprising of an interaction? By introducing a torsion spring, you can actually just have the one singular lever arm. If we install this with the spring, slowly build up the energy in the spring, and you just let go, and you fire your flaming arrow. If you're not convinced yet, there's more. The snuffer. As it's designed here, it's a two-step process. Manually lift the snuffer and then draw back your bow and let it go. But we saw with all these vintage examples, there's a way that you can expose the wick and ignite with one interaction, and we wanted to bring that into our lighter. And the solution is actually very simple. This crossbar on the actuating arm is primarily there as a physical stop. We can use that for a secondary
This is the
purpose
same
by
fucking
adding
shit,
a
dude.
little bit of extra material to the snuffer arm. That little additional material has you have a giant flame.
So it's still a two-step process though, right? Because you have to manually close the thing.
You've suddenly primed the whole thing for ignition with one simple action. When you let go, you have a giant flame.
And then you have to fuck it. Why is it so big? I think it's just a demonstration. But do you see how it's the exact same lighter? This was designed in 1928. It's the exact same design. This motherfucker's over here like, we wanted to find the right balance of lighter, and so we designed this really cool. You just stole it. You didn't design any, you made nothing new. You didn't design your ideal lighter, you just stole this design. And it's not even that good of a design. Because if you look at this fucking lighter, and obviously it doesn't actually work, but like, literally all you have to do is squeeze it, it turns on, you let go, it turns off. It's literally one fucking step. And so it's objectively like a better design than this guy's fucking lighter. And not only that, he stole this. And this is an ad.
This demonstration prop so large tool that
It's an ad for his fucking lighter that he made, right? But it's actually just the same fucking design. He just designed the same thing. He just stole an older design by Colibri in 1928 and then just remade it. And it's like, oh, we figured out how to design the perfect lighter. It's like, no, you fucking didn't, you bitch. Fucking stole that shit. You stole it. I'm sorry, Mookie. The Catalyst camphor lighter are a cool novelty. I do think that a lot of those novelty lighters are cool. I like the ones that, even if they aren't like perfectly optimized, but I like squeeze lighters a lot just because it's just, you turn it on, you let go, you turn it off. And it's like, it's so simple. And that was just one of the things that always irked me about Zippo lighters. I always wanted them to have that kind of instantaneous function, right? Where you just flick it open and it's on, and then you shut it and then it's off. Instead, with a Zippo, you have to open it, flick it, and then... Well, tiny pleasure when waiting in combat. That makes sense. That makes sense, chat. I think though, just in general, like if you go to like back to the 1920s, a lot of people smoked because people didn't realize the health benefit or health negatives. Like for me, I would not smoke specifically because of my skin, right? Like I don't want, like I don't even have that good of skin, I don't think. But like I smoking just ages the fuck out of your skin. Like by 10 years, you will look 10 years older than you are if you smoke cigarettes for a long time. And it's like if you're a guy, if I was like a dude and I was just like a dude, I wouldn't care. But like you know, for me, I do care. Like, honestly, like the cancer stuff, I don't even care as much about that. Like, I care mainly about just like the kind of first problems that it gives you, where it's like the actual skin, it ages you quicker. It's just nicotine's really bad for you. It increases your testosterone too. It's just no, thank you, no, thank you. Also, I just don't love tobacco. Like, I will smoke a cigar every once in a while, and I can enjoy it, but that's really the most amount of tobacco I really want to, or nicotine that I want to smoke in a day, or in a, like, I smoke a cigar like once a year, once or twice a year maybe. Damn, do you pick up the grandpa's lighter? Okay. I don't know, I just don't love tobacco that much. People know about by the 40s, but the infamous suppression. And ironically, the first country to discover smoking is bad was Nazi Germany. I know, right? They were the first anti-smoking country. Kind of funny. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Atomic Energy Commission. Now that's actually a sick. Alright, okay. Actually, Tess, that fucking lighter is sick. I'm not gonna lie to you, Tess. That shit is cool as fuck. I would keep that in like a glass case. That shit is actually so fucking cool, Tess. That's like a really cool piece of history, actually, what you got there, Tess. That's a really cool piece of history. You dip stuff, don't lie. You dip? What, I dip? No, dude, I fucking... If I'm gonna smoke, I'll smoke. I'll smoke out of a pipe. I'll smoke out of a cigarette. I'll smoke a cigarette before I start dipping, dude. Dipping is terrible. I'm hooked on nicotine, but quit smoking years ago. Yeah, a lot of people are in that position where they get on the vape, and the problem with vaping is it's just such a hard, it's such a bigger, it's so much easier to do, and I feel like it's so much cleaner that people just don't restrict it as much, and so you end up smoking way more nicotine. But I guess it's probably still better than smoking cigarettes, but if anything. I know. I just, cigarettes for me are just one of those things where it's just like, I'll smoke. I have smoked cigarettes before. Like, I've smoked them before. I just don't love the way they make me feel, and I just don't. I've never felt the desire or the, like, the, ooh, I want to go buy a cigarette. Unless I'm watching Chainsmoker Cat, because watching that cat smoke fucking cigarettes makes me go, but not enough to make me actually want to go do it. The weird thing about cigarettes is that they're a mixture of nicotine, highly addictive, but they're actually not that. They're not actually very dangerous. A whole bunch of non-addictive toxins. There are much safer ways to get a nicotine hit. There is. You can get a patch. There's a bunch of safer ways to get a nicotine hit. You could grow your own nicotine and roll it up and dry it and cure it by yourself, and then put it in a, like a Gandalf pipe and smoke it. And that's the coolest way to smoke nicotine. This is the coolest way. But I would do that if I actually liked nicotine that much. But again, I don't really love the nicotine high. It's not my favorite. I'd much rather smoke, you know, that sticky icky, you know, that lettuce, the devil's lettuce. I'd much rather smoke that. The problem is it ages the skin. Yeah, right. Priorities. What do you mean? Under Armour? What about Under Armour? Now the Zen epidemic. Yeah, Zens are crazy, dude. Because I don't usually smoke outside of a special occasions, and every single time someone tells me the proper way to do it is with matches. Yeah, I mean, for cigars, you can't really use a small lighter. You have to either use a torch lighter or, like, a big flame lighter. Because the idea is, the problem with, like, a cigarette is if you light the bottom, you'll start canoeing it. And so the bottom will burn before the top. So you kind of have to pay attention to how it's burning, so you burn it equally. You know, I like a cigarette, or not a cigarette, a cigar every once in a while, especially the cigarillos, those, like, you know, Clint Eastwood style, like, smaller, cigars. Namely because I never finished cigars. There's just too much in there for me to want to finish it. Like, I love smoking them on occasion, but I never finish them in one sitting. And it's just not something I do very often. She's a motorcyclist. She doesn't need to plan past the age of 50. Yeah. When I was younger, I used to smoke a pipe on rare occasions. I picked up a Persians of Dublin when I was in Ireland. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I do kind of want to get a pipe. Pipes are cool, but there's like rules about how to do it, and there's like ways, and there's a right way and a wrong way to smoke out of a pipe, and I don't. Those Cuban cigars makings are so satisfying to watch. Yeah. The only thing I know about cigars is from the scene from Hellboy. I didn't see that one. Just do adrenochrome. Stay in drugs, don't do school. Says to stay away from hallucinogens. You can end up insane. I agree. I don't think that's a very good way of describing it, Deck Repellent. Hallucinogens don't make you go insane. Like, LSD isn't gonna make you go insane. The only thing is if you already have, like, a psychotic disorder, it will make it come up. So if you have a psychotic disorder, like, you're just born, you either have a psychotic disorder or you don't. Like, it doesn't give you a psychotic disorder, right? It doesn't give you schizophrenia. You're not gonna get schizophrenia from smoking a hallucinogen. But if you have it and it hasn't developed yet, it can cause it to develop. So realistically, if you have schizophrenia, don't do hallucinogens. Don't do weed. Don't do fucking anything. Because weed, any psychoactive substance like weed or LSD or mushrooms can cause that to heighten and break out and cause someone to go into psychosis. But that's assuming you have it in the first place, which if you don't have a psychotic disorder, like you're not born with it, you're not going to develop it by doing LSD. You can fry your brain cells, sure. You can fry the fuck out of your brain cells and kind of lose your head because you've lost the sauce, right? You're lost in the sauce. But you're not gonna fucking develop you're not gonna go insane unless you're just doing it every day. I hate the smell of cigarettes, but I have to admit tobacco pipe smells lovely. Carefully avoiding ever smoking a pipe, giving me my addictive personality. Oh yeah. These days, schools will put you deeper in debt than drugs. This is true. Well, schools are scam. Like, college is a scam. So I'd rather get addicted to cigarettes than go to college. My cat recoiled every time I came in with a cigar and smoked on me. With cigar smoke on me. Aww. Good thing Astra doesn't have schizophrenia because she has tried hallucinogens. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Or maybe I'm currently in psychosis and I just don't know it yet. Maybe chat is all fake and chat is not real and I'm just sitting here talking to I'm sitting here in a rubber room and I'm in like a straitjacket. I'm just talking to the wall like, so anyway, chat, I was just talking about how I'm excited for Burning Man this year. You're not gonna get it, but it can exacerbate it, and if you do it, it can cause temporary psychosis, but it won't permanent disorder you don't already have. Yeah. Yeah, you can. That is true. I never met Astra in my life. That's not even true. That's not even true, Disco. What the fuck? Let's said we're all in a simulation. But college isn't a scam per se, but it's not supposed to be this expensive. You don't need to be a building. You don't need a new building every department every 3 years and 8 different administrations to educate. No, it's mostly just like it's turned into a way of getting people trapped in debt. Like it's mainly like the debtors and the creditors and like the creditors started giving students loans, and so the colleges started charging more because they knew that kids were going to get loans, and so now you have college being cost, you know, a 4-year degree might cost you $100,000, and so you have to take out a loan to pay that. And it's like $100,000 loan isn't untenable for somebody with a good job and a good stable career, but especially for someone just starting out, it's fucking crushing. And it's like a lot of the times these fucking creditor companies will give kids these loans and knowing that they won't pay them back, and because then they can get them on the hook for them forever because student loans don't go away, right? So now you've just got this person basically just printing you money essentially because they're gonna have to pay you eventually because again, student loans don't get written off, so now you will eventually get paid back. And then basically until they do, you're just printing money from them. You're just getting free money from this guy, and it's based on it's fucking awful. It's literally awful. And it's like you pay $100,000 for a 4-year degree and not even be able to find a job in that field afterwards because the fucking job market's trashed. It's not even, it's a scam, chat. Don't go to college. It's a scam. Reindeers, first warning. You said you get out of here. Nuh-uh. First warning. You say fucking again. You say anything about fucking politics again. You say if the words USA to come out of your fucking text box, timeout. You're going into timeout. Used to be like local state university, costed like nothing. Yeah, well, I mean, I went to DMAC, which was like a college, a community college in Des Moines, right? It's like a Des Moines area community college, so it's like it wasn't that expensive comparatively, so it wasn't that bad. Not the finger snapped. Oh, dude, you don't want to see angry Astra. I swear to God, I'll talk about something and somebody will it's every single time. Somebody will use that as an opportunity to be like, my opinion, fuck you. None of that. I will time you the fuck out next time you do it. I'll also time you at bad vibes if you say that shit, because it's fucking annoying. You don't support my passions, bad vibes. You only make fun of me. That's fucked up. It's fucked up what you're doing to me right now, okay? And I don't appreciate it. I'm not even taking a loan per se. It's just specifically student loans. The Fannie Mae initiatives. It was created to predatory in the first place. Higher education is a must for so many things. Yeah, but it's like, unless you're specifically going to be like a doctor or something. People going to college and not knowing what they want to do is just so stupid, in my opinion. That's me. Astra gets mad at me. I'm not saying I didn't get mad at you, mischievous. Okay, Disco, stop talking about politics. All right, none of that shit. None of it. And stop. Every single fucking new text message is coming out. I'm seeing. I'm not even reading the message. I just see APAC, MAGA, fucking USAID. I see these fucking words, and my brain is starting to like. I'm starting to like go into psychosis, chat. You guys are making me go into psychosis right now. I'm about to go insane on y'all motherfuckers. I'm about to fucking hallucinate me fucking banning you all. Stop talking about politics in my chat, you goddamn motherfuckers. I'm tagging. Every single time someone comes in my chat and is like, how did we get on politics again? It's you guys. You are the culprits. It's like 3 people in chat too. It's not even most of chat. It's like 3 people. It's 3 people. 90% of chat is so cool and they don't do it, but there's motherfuckers. There's like 3 motherfuckers. I'm like, I agree with what you just said, Astra. Here's my political opinion, by the way, that you didn't ask for. Fuck you! Or pay $100 tax to talk about it. Exactly. You either shut the fuck up or pay $100. That's what you gotta. You want to talk about how great Karl Marx is? Pay $100. I'll let you say whatever the fuck you want. But like, unless you're fucking paying me $100, unless you give me some of that and that capitalistic goods, I don't want to hear anything about your fucking Marxism. If you get that Arc 7 running, I'll never mention politics again. And I get $1,000, I'll take that deal. I want to try right now, but it seems like PAL is too high at the moment. This is pretty cool. I like this. This is pretty cool. Distraction. It's kind of weird that she's blue. Like, I know she's supposed to be blue, but like the anthropomorphized Rainbow Dash is sort of weird. I like this though. Where are her do you think her ears are her actual pony ears, or do you think she has normal human ears under that? This is pretty cool. It's $300. That's pretty cool. Ernest Matthew Mickler. Uncle Willie's swamp cabbage stew. Stewed cabbage. This is the same thing. What? Butter beans. It's French, alright. Hoppin' John. Limpin' Susie. Marty Mead's corn and tomatoes. Indian succotash. Succotash. Oh, what's the difference between Indian succotash and just succotash? Corn on the cob. Corn off the cob. When my Bernie ex forced me to watch the show, only character I could ever stand was Rainbow Dash. Oh, you didn't like My Little Pony? My Little Pony's the fucking greatest, dude. You just didn't get it. You just didn't let the friendship into your heart, really. Please don't beg for money. In the golden years of America, it gives the country a bad look. What? Are you talking about Frankie? Are you talking about politics still? I will time you the fuck out. I will. This is cool, though. It's so overdone, but it is pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Ooh. It's a 12A, but he did some stuff to it. Oh, don't tell me he turbocharged the 12A. 1983 Arc 7, same mine. Started as a 12A peripheral Pinedo turbo. I've all the mechanics, just missing detail. So it's a turbo 12A? That's fucked up. You don't want a turbocharged 12A, chat. Turbocharged 12As equal Apex Seals out the fucking back. You do not turbocharge a car that's not supposed to be turbocharged. Rotary engines come in two variants. They come in naturally aspirated and turbocharged, and you cannot mix the two. They don't fucking mix. They're different, and they do not mix. You can't just throw a turbocharger on a 12A and expect it to work. It's gonna fucking blow that shit up. And I don't like that he thought, oh, I'm gonna put a turbocharger on this 12A without adjusting the internals at all and think it's just gonna work out fine because I watched Mighty Car Mods. This guy's an idiot. Destroyed this fucking engine, probably. Poor 12A. Rip. And you want 6K for it, too. That's tragic. That's tragic, that. I don't tell you, that's tragic. Penis guitar. You could take Astra out of IO, but you can't take the IO out of Astra. Somehow I've seen the MLP episode with no City Mark communist ponies, which is like the Key Mark caste system, is kind of sus, to be honest. But that whole fucking episode was about how authoritarianism is bad and how individuality is good. That was the whole point of that episode, is that she was literally a dictator and that was bad. They're like, that whole episode, the whole concept of that episode was communism is bad. Hey, Moogie. Oh, I don't want to end the stream because Moogie's so cozy, but I do need to go to Walmart. What's Moogie's political stance? Moogie hates communists. Moogie is like, better dead than red. Oh, look at that cute little kitty. Oh, Moogie. We don't have to worry about anyone mixing up the roadie engines anymore, considering the world has moved on from... Well, not really, James. Like mini stories, the villain did have a point. They just used that point to become a dictator. I don't think you can justify that, man. I don't think you can justify that shit. I don't think you can justify that shit. Anarchism is the real deal. Moogie. Alright, chat. I do have to go to Walmart tonight, and I do have to go to the store. So I'm gonna peace out. But thank you, everybody, for watching. I might not stream tomorrow. This might be the last stream for Burning Man. But I will try to stream tomorrow. Especially if I get to the BO Box. I probably will stream tomorrow. So be on the lookout. Who's making Rotor Range in 2026, ma'am? Rob Dom. Look him up, motherfucker. Anyway, chat. Thank you, everybody. I will see you guys, hopefully tomorrow. But anyway, thank you for watching. Goodbye!